We are going to read this book called Peace Dancer. Here it is, the front cover and the back cover. Now we are going to read this book. Sometimes this is the title page, even though not the same page. This story comes from my village of Kitkatla at the north coast of British Columbia. All our knowledge was passed on through stories, songs, and dances. This story is as old as its tides that rise and fall on our shores. Lessons taught may be more important now than they were thousands of years ago. One day, many years ago, children were playing in the village, learned to be good warriors and hunters, while many of the adults were out of the water, fishing for salmon. The elders sat in their homes, weaving and singing near the warmth of their home fires. The seas were calm, and the sounds of the children playing were carried across the water. It was a beautiful spring morning. The children decided to make a trap. They bought a bentwood cedar storage box that an artist had made. A girl bought a small stick that she found lying and missed the kelp on the beach. The children worked together, tying a cedar bark string to the stick. One of the boys ran home and grabbed some bread to put on the ground close to some bushes. The cedar box was placed carefully over the bread. The stick with the string held up the box so that a quick tug on the string would cause the box to fall and trap whatever came along to eat. The children hid behind the bushes, string, and stuff. Sometimes it has reflections. Torn off page. The children should have set the crow free. Instead, they tied a string to its foot so it could not get away and pulled feathers from its wings. When they saw it could still fly, they pulled the crow back and removed more feathers. Before long, the ground was covered with feathers, and the crow could no longer fly. They were not taught that we must respect all life. The sky darkened as storm clouds suddenly gathered overhead. A spring breeze from the west we call Gulka changed to Hiwas, which means southeast winds. Southeast winds always brings a storm and rain. The calm seas turned choppy. Fishermen quickly pulled in their nets before the waves got too big for their small fishing canoes. The rains came. The Tsimshian people of the Kitkatla were used to the rain. The name Tsimshian actually means in the rain. Many days of wet weather are normal for those born in the rain. But this storm did not stop. Day after day, week after week, the storm continued. Waves crashed the shore and pounded the village. And then came the flood waters. Water kept coming up and up, covering the beaches, so it would seep down into the houses. People realized this storm was not going to stop. Water kept rising and rising, and the people of the village were afraid. The people realized that they could not stay in their homes. Everyone in their village got into their biggest canoes. They had to paddle to higher ground. The canoes were thrown this way and that way, thrown this way and that in the stormy seas. The waters were rising swiftly, but the canoes made it to the tall mountain not far from Kitkatla. Tall mountain not far from Kitkatla. The people carefully dropped the big anchor down to the mountaintop, that was now underwater. They passed ropes from ropes, canoe to canoe, holding them all together. The strong people bailed the water out of the canoes. They kept falling. The old people were crying and praying to the chief of the heavens. They said, "Please have mercy on us. Please bring peace back to the world. Please make the storm stop." But the storm did not stop. Finally, one of the elders fell asleep. When she woke up, she declared, "I had a vision. I see return home. We had really lost our way. We had not taught our children love and respect. The Creator is angry with our behavior." The people prayed and promised the chief of the heavens that they would turn the laws of their ancestors, laws of love and respect. As the rains continued to pour, the chief of the heavens looked down at all of the birds and saw they couldn't land anymore. Eagles, crows, loons, geese, herons, hawks, woodpeckers, grouse, and many other birds were flying around and bumping into each other. Their feathers were falling into the ocean. The chief of the heavens said, "There's no reason for the animals to suffer, because the people have lost their way. I heard people's prayers and promises that they will change, so I'll bring peace back to the world." The chief of the heavens felt love and compassion, and the storm ended and the wind stopped. As the sun broke through the clouds, the floodwaters went down, and fresh grasses, flowers, and berries began to grow. The birds and animals, their new homes, all the earth were happy. Do you want me to show the look at this page, Dad? Okay, this was just an art page, so that's why I skipped it. The people were humbled and thankful for the lesson they had learned. After months of hard work, they had rebuilt their village. They returned their laws of their ancestors. And to this day, the mountain which they anchored the canoes is still called Anchor Mountain. After village life resumed, there was a meeting of the elders and chiefs. They decided that a special song and dance would be performed at potlatches to remind the people of the need of respect and love. A chief who had the gift of healing was chosen to be a peace dancer. The peace dancer shakes out eagles down. Eagles down. Remind everybody of the waters that covered the earth. Birds' feathers were falling into the sea. This is the end of the story. This is in my own words. But first, let me tell you the moral. The moral of the story is respecting all life. Our Creator had made these, so we need to respect all of them and all in need. That is my lesson. And in my own words, one day there were people in a village called Kitkatla on the north coast of BC. Lots of people were having fun, the adults cooking salmon and making more stuff for the elders.